First at 5. From the University of Florida's College of Journalism and Communications, you're watching WUFT News.
Tonight on First at 5, a fast-approaching tropical storm Nestor forces Cedar Key to juggle plans for its 50th annual Seafood Festival. Tropical Storm Nestor is our top story. I'm Maria Roberts.
And I'm Emma Grushkin. Thanks for joining us. WUFT's Camila Portillo is just back from Cedar Key to tell us more.
Some events were going to move from Saturday to Sunday, but now all of Saturday is canceled. The Seafood Festival is a signature event for Cedar Key, and this time they're celebrating the golden anniversary. The tropical storm has now canceled everything planned for Saturday, but everyone is hoping for sunshine on Sunday. "10,000 people were expected to attend the 50th annual Cedar Key Seafood Festival. But with Tropical Storm Nestor racing this way, visitors might have to wait for their catch of the day until Sunday.
Well, I think it's been going on for so long, and I think there's so many people coming that I don't think it'll affect it that much, unless it really gets bad, and then there's plenty of places to get inside.
Wind and rain and a 3-foot storm surge are the potty crashers expected to arrive overnight. A local fisherman says the festival keeps him busy and brings a lot of revenue to town.
But it definitely brings a lot more, festival weekends always get booked because there's so many people that come to the Key, and it's, a big help for the economy and Cedar Key.
Yeah. Organized by the Cedar Key Lions Club, the historic fishing town normally offers 2 days of food, entertainment, and family fun. People who come to the festival have the opportunity to take boat tours like these ones and get to see the famous lighthouse located in Seahorse Key. Cedar Key residents and visitors participate and are welcome to the festival, including the little ones.
I like going around, looking at all the booths and eating the seafood, and I like enjoying Cedar Key.
To date, the Levy County EOC was in its lowest level of activation, mostly monitoring things. Some tourists may skip town for a day, but the locals are used to storms and not terribly worried about Nestor. Everyone is hoping to snap back to near normal for Sunday to enjoy the Downtown Festival.
Because of Nestor, this year's Gainesville Walk to End Alzheimer's is postponed indefinitely. The plan had been to start the fundraiser walk tomorrow morning at Trinity United Methodist. More than 700 people had volunteered. Ahead of the storm, Citrus County was among the places today offering residents the chance to get sandbags. Sand, bags, and shovels are still available until 6 p.m. tonight. It's self-serve available at the Homosassa Park Tennis Court parking lot or the Bicentennial Park baseball field parking lot.
The disturbance in the Gulf of Mexico today earned its name from the National Hurricane Center when it became a tropical storm.
Tropical Storm Nestor is quickly moving towards Florida's shores. WUFT's Henry Coburn joins us now from the Weather Center to let us know when we can expect the effects.
Well, ladies, if you take a look outside, like this look over the University of Florida campus, the effects are already here. These gray skies, these rainy conditions we're seeing, these are moving in ahead of Nestor. So these are like the outer bands to the outer rain bands of this storm as it makes its way toward us. Sitting at 68 degrees currently in Gainesville. A little bit of a wind out of the northeast at 6 miles per hour. Now let's take a look at Nestor. Here it is on satellite imagery. And I'm going to step out of the way here a little bit. You can see where the storm is. It's very big, and you can see those bands starting to wrap into the state. Well, the wind speeds are up to 60 miles per hour right now, central pressure of 999 millibars, and it's moving to the northeast at 22 miles per hour. So to put this in perspective, Hurricane Dorian was crawling along at about a mile to 5 miles per hour at a time. This one's moving about 4 times that fast at the very least. So here's some of the effects we're expecting. Tropical storm warning in effect for a lot of the coastline, stretching all the way from Florida's Panhandle all the way down to just north of Tampa, and then a storm surge warning is in effect. Back to you.
Thanks, Henry. Today brought the United Way of North Central Florida's Day of Action.
And a local organization will enjoy a little bit of a new look. WUFT's Chantel Alvarez joins us from the newsroom with more.
An organization best known for helping kids enjoyed getting a helping hand today. Thanks to the United Way, community volunteers were out in force. The Boys and Girls Club of Alachua County got a makeover today. Nationwide and United Way of North Central Florida organized some renovations for their Day of Action event.
I think our kids are going to be shocked. I think they're going to be surprised to see the difference on the outside of the building when they first walk in.
The event happens every year, but today they had some people lend a helping hand.
Historically, it was kind of nationwide, partnering with the United Way, going to one business or partner in the community. But the vision now going forward is to have multiple people around the community kind of working together for the same cause.
Over 50 volunteers came together to do some landscaping, painting, and renovation to the building. Along with the renovations, they also packed donations for the Bahamas.
Because we want them to have the best. They deserve the best. They're our future. So that's kind of it in a nutshell.
The new executive director of the Boys and Girls Club of Alachua County has only been here for a few weeks, but is excited to work with the kids.
And I think it's really going to help them understand that the community does care about them, that they really do want to make a difference in their lives. That's what we're really looking forward to on Monday when they come in. It's just a little aha moment for them.
Everything was done to be able to provide opportunity for the kids.
The Boys and Girls Club was closed today, but will open back up on Monday. Reporting live from the newsroom, Chantal Alvarez, WUFT News.
Pride Week kicks off tonight in Gainesville with the Spirit of Pride Community Awards Dinner. Over the next 10 days, several events will be held to celebrate the LGBTQ community, leading up to the Pride Parade next Saturday, the 26th. Tonight's dinner will be held at 6 p.m. at the Sweetwater Branch Inn. Former Congresswoman Gwen Graham and Gainesville City Commissioner Gail Johnson will speak. Tomorrow from 1 to 4 p.m., you can hear from LGBTQ panelists to discuss their experiences in STEM fields at the Florida Museum of Natural History. On Sunday, there is a Pride service at Trinity MCC and a Celtic Pride Eucharist service at Holy Trinity Episcopal Church. Throughout the week, there will also be a name and gender marker change workshop, a community happy hour, and the presentation of the Stonewall Uprising production. And finally, Saturday, October 26th, you can celebrate your pride at the annual Pride Parade, which begins on 7th Street and West University Avenue. To follow the Pride Festival will take place at Bo Diddley Plaza with local musical acts and over 100 vendors. To find out more, visit GainesvillePride.com.
A middle school student is accused in a classroom attack in St. Lucie County. According to Sheriff's Office, the 13-year-old stabbed a classmate. The incident took place at Forest Grove Middle School in Fort Pierce, where the student stabbed the classmate with a pair of scissors in the eye. The student is accused of aggravated battery with a deadly weapon.
An Orange County man is found guilty of first-degree murder for shooting and killing his girlfriend in 2016. Markeith Lloyd shot his girlfriend at the time, Sade Dixon, who was pregnant. The murder trial was ongoing for a week for prosecutors and his defense attorneys to argue the case. The jury spoke for over 4 hours before settling a verdict Wednesday night, finding Lloyd guilty. Lloyd is also guilty of 4 other felony counts and is accused of killing an Orlando police lieutenant while on the run for Dixon's murder.
They did an awesome job. They came back quickly with the right verdict. They saw through the defense smoke screen and they saw the truth.
The sentencing hearing will begin this Monday. Jurors will decide whether to sentence Lloyd to life in prison or to the death penalty.
A man from Orange County is sentenced to 60 years in prison for trafficking prescription opioid pills. Attorney General Ashley Moody's office says the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration caught Castor Darrell Hugley selling the pills in the Lake County community back in 2014. Today's sentence follows a 3-year investigation by the DEA and Moody's Office of Statewide Prosecution. The OSP charged Hugley with a total of 16 counts, including the trafficking and sale of prescription drugs, cocaine, and the illegal use of a two-way device. Hugley was sentenced to 60 years in the Florida Department of Corrections.
Coming up on WUFT News, first at 5, how one teen is helping wild horses in need.
Plus, find out more about one of Gainesville's largest birthday parties. Those stories and more coming up after the break.
And taking a look at live radar, the outer rain bands from Tropical Storm Nestor are moving through. I'll have the latest on Nestor and when you can expect the heaviest rains coming up.